If your church basement has a locked door that nobody talks about, don't go near it. I opened ours. Something inside whispered my name. Like this video and subscribe because this story is real.
My name is Daniel. I grew up in a quiet town where nothing ever happened. By 16, I was bored out of my mind. My parents insisted I volunteer at St. Brigid's church every Saturday. A huge Gothic building, towering stone walls, stained glass windows that glowed red at sunset, and a bell that rang even when no one touched the rope. The pastor was a thin man named Father Carter, pale, quiet, always tired. He had one rule: never go into the basement. I assumed it was just storage. I was wrong. One afternoon, I was stacking hymn books when I saw a girl near the back pews, maybe 12 or 13. Long black hair, bruised knees, old dress. I'd never seen her before. She stared at the altar like she was terrified of it. When I approached, she whispered, "Don't look at the basement door." I asked, "What basement door?" She pointed to the left of the choir steps. There, tucked behind heavy red curtains, was a small iron door, rusted, padlocked, and chained. The church was massive, but I had never noticed that door. When I looked back to ask her how she knew about it, she was gone. The next Saturday, I had to stay late and help collect choir stands. Everyone left, lights dimmed, and the church fell silent. I passed the curtains and heard it. From behind the basement door, whispering. Not pipes, not airflow, actual whispering. I held my breath and leaned closer. Then, something dragged across the floor below, like wood or fingernails. I backed away, fast. Behind me, Father Carter appeared. His voice was a strained whisper. "You didn't touch the door, did you?" "No," I stammered. He exhaled, shoulders slumped. "Good. Curiosity is the devil's invitation." A week later, Father Carter asked me to stay after evening mass to help tidy candle holders. The congregation left. Silence again, except for a sound from the pipes. Not water, singing. A woman's soft, trembling voice. No words, just humming. Something sorrowful. It came from the basement door. I walked toward it against every instinct screaming in my head. Through the keyhole, I saw light, flickering, as if someone was walking with a candle. When I returned to the main hall, a folded piece of paper sat on the altar. My name was written on it. Inside, in crooked handwriting, "Don't answer the voice." The letters were jagged, like scratched into the page. As the choir lights flickered, I noticed something even stranger. The doors were locked from the outside. If you're still here, click like. You'll want to remember this moment. The next morning, I told Father Carter someone had locked me inside. He ignored the comment, aggressively scrubbing candle wax. "Daniel," he said quietly, "we seal our mistakes. We don't set them free." He walked away, but I noticed something fall from his pocket. A small brass key, the exact size of the basement door lock. That night, I couldn't focus on anything. All I could think about was the basement. At 2 a.m., I rode my bike to the church. The streets were empty, fog hanging low. The front door was unlocked. I crept inside with the stolen key. The church creaked as if breathing. I stood in front of the basement door. My hand shook. The key slid in perfectly. The door opened on its own, only an inch, just enough for a voice to slip through. "Daniel, I knew you'd come." I stepped inside. The air changed instantly. Cold, wet, heavy. A narrow staircase led downward. The deeper I went, the less the world felt real. Faint humming echoed below. Candlelight flickered on the stone walls. When I reached the bottom, I froze. The basement was a single circular room. In the center was a stone well covered with rusted metal grates. Someone was inside. Thin fingers gripped the grate from below. A woman's voice trembled. "Please, please help me." Her voice was soft, warm, too normal to be dangerous. "I'll go get help," I whispered. The fingers tightened. "Don't leave me again." I found something on a nearby table, a dusty handheld mirror. When I lifted it over the grate to see her reflection, what I saw was not a woman. In the reflection, something pale and hollow-eyed stared up, mouth too wide, skin stretched thin over bone. But when I lowered the mirror, the hands were delicate again. The gentle voice pleaded, "Just unlock the grate." I dropped the mirror and stepped back. The voice deepened, sharper. "Don't walk away from me." The grates rattled violently. Footsteps pounded down the stairs. Father Carter shouted. He was furious, terrified. He grabbed my arm and dragged me toward the stairs. "Never come down here again," he snapped. "Who is she?" I yelled. He stopped mid-step. His voice was barely audible. "Not everyone who comes to the church wants salvation." Something slammed against the grate from below. A scream erupted, furious, inhuman. We bolted back up the stairs. Father Carter slammed the door shut and locked it. Then he said something that haunts me. "That thing has learned your name." I stopped going to the church. Weeks went by. But sometimes, late at night, I hear humming outside my window. Last night, I found a folded note stuck in the frame. Same handwriting, same jagged letters. "You opened the door. Now open the rest." If a locked door exists in your church, it's locked for a reason. Like the video, subscribe, and comment below. Don't open the door.